Hi. Here I am back again. Looks like my settings are set up correctly. I didn't bother with any of the intro stuff. We're already on that scene. Let's hit the play button on the game. It says there's already some frames missed due to rendering. That's, of course, to be expected. Especially once the game starts up. If anyone is still in chat, I would greatly appreciate it if you let me know how my audio is sounding now, especially from the microphone. Because I can't really tell. Let's see. I'm going to let this run for just a little bit while I continue to talk. And then I'll stop the recording and go back and listen to it. Just in case no one's in chat. And we'll see whether or not it still is doing what I hope it's not doing. I did the exact same procedure after rebooting. Let it, of course, automatically start up the programs that I don't want to because that's the way it's set up. Then shut them down one thing that is not relevant to gaming. In fact, this time I went further and just didn't even launch Chrome, which I usually have a ton of tabs open in Chrome. That may have been eating up too much memory and processor cycles. I don't know. I am still skipping frames due to rendering lag and encoding lag, but I think I got enough data. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording. Pause the recording. And let me go to the menu screen so there's no music here. And I'll just stay here while I check out that recording I made. And so you're going to hear my voice again, but without me actually talking. Because I'm reviewing the video. I could mute it. Yeah, you know what? I will mute it so you don't hear it. There we go. Now let me hear what I just did. Got about 2 minutes worth of this. I'm hearing some stuttering. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. I'm curious about something. Last time I streamed, this was this past Saturday afternoon, I had a lot of trouble. I didn't go back and listen to its video. Let me do that real quickly, just a little clip of it, and see if it's also really bad. Yeah. Yeah, definitely is a problem. Okay, well, and that's because of all these dropped frames here. Yeah. Well, the background static is you're not hearing because I've got that RTX voice AI on. Let me see if I jump back into the game. Am I going to start dropping frames? It seems to happen when I drop frames due to rendering and or encoding. I dropped one rendering frame when it came back to the game screen here. Let's see. It's at 44 and 134. Let's move to a different screen. It's just too much for this computer, and I got too many things going on it, and I don't know what to do to minimize it. It's not dropping any more frames, thankfully. So hopefully in the last 15 seconds you haven't heard my voice break up either. I think the two are linked. Yeah, it is going to be rough, and it's something I've been finally back here. That's good. Something I've been meaning to do lately anyway is yeah, and I'm so glad to be playing it as well. I've never played it until now, and so finally, yay! After all these years, I'm so happy to be able to play it. Yeah, it looks like all those problems are not happening at the moment. I'm still at 44, 134. So okay. I think I might be all right for now, but yes, I still do need to get a new computer. This one is just struggling, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to find some way to save up, $3,000 or $4,000 to get the kind of gaming computer that I want with the, an RTX 3080 and all that. Thank you so much, crypto bastards. Yeah, but that's going to be a while. I don't know how long that's going to take for me to be able to save up enough money to do that. I'd hate to have to put it on a credit card that's almost already maxed out anyway, but I got to this coming weekend. I'm going to take a long, hard look at my finances, especially now that I finally filed my taxes for this year. And I need to really look at it and see what I can and cannot do. All right. That's good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and reset the frames missed counter. And I'm going to I think I'm all right here. Oh, you're not hearing the desktop audio because I turned it off. There we go. Now it's back on. All right. And we'll mend that down. Okay, I think it's kind of worked out its own kinks there, at least a bit. Get that and can go back into the game. No frames dropped. Yay. Yeah. It's just too much, especially now that I've added that RTX audio. Yeah, it's just too much for this poor little computer to handle. Okay, let me get back to where I was before we got whatever distracted, and then I'll splice the video together later for YouTube. Okay. So here we are, and here comes the splice. Actually, I'll just do a pause and come back. How about that? That'll make it easier for me to see. That caused 4 frames of droppage there during that little changeover sequence. Let's see if it'll do another 4 when I come back. Oh, more than 4. Okay. Oh well. But let's see, if I reset it back to 0, will it not go any further? We'll find out. Okay, welcome back everybody. Sorry for the interruption. I had to reboot my computer due to some serious resource shortage that was causing my voice to stutter that I did not realize was happening until finally my friends in chat told me about it. And so I didn't know what else to do except to reboot. And it's definitely an issue with the fact that I'm trying to do too much on my aging PC here. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to either live with this for a while and do my best to try and minimize the dropped frames and lag each time I stream, or B, stop streaming until I finally get my a new gaming PC, which is going to be some time, sadly. I would say at minimum several months out. Minimum. But it looks like I'm not getting any lag now. If anyone is still in the chat, Drapax, thank you for joining me again. You can tell me right now, am I still stuttering? If not, I will continue gaming for the next hour or so here. Oh, you know what? I'm not recording right now. I'm just streaming. Let's see what happens if I turn on the recording. Recording has begun. No drop frames right now. So far. On wood. Mom always said I had a hard head. And yeah, the transitions are definitely going to cause it because it's bringing in another video clip and transferring between two scenes. Each one has a bunch of video clips in them. So, and now the stuttering is happening again. Okay. With 0 frames missed and skipped. Alright, that's not cool. Let me check the recording. Just a moment whilst I do that. I'm going to get to the mini screen here. Turn that off. Stop the recording and check it out again. If indeed that's the case here, I think I'm just going to call it quits, and probably indefinitely as well. Yep. Even though it says there's no dropped frames, it still is most definitely stuttering. Okay, well, all right, well, let this clip finish playing out. All right. Well, that's a damn shame. So there's my cat. She says I come out of the closet, not figuratively, but literally. Well, okay. Looks like this is still a problem, and I don't know what to do to correct it. I may have a few ideas. I'm going to have to do a lot of testing when I've got some free time. I don't even know when that's going to be. Give me some fur itch in your mouth, so you don't need to be munching on your own fur like that. My goodness. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits tonight then. Thank you very much for helping me out, Drapax. I appreciate it. I would not have known about this problem without your assistance. So thank you. I'm going to call it quits for tonight and probably take a hiatus from streaming until I can get this tracked down, figure out what the heck's going on, why this is happening. Because I don't know. Um, I'll go back and watch some of the previous recordings that I've done over the last many weeks, I guess, since the beginning of the year, I guess. Check them out, see if any of them have any problems. See when the problem started. Maybe be able to use that to track down where, what caused it, just by seeing when it started or about when it started. Uh, yeah, it's it's not cool. So, thank you again, Drapex, and anyone else who may be in chat who's watching. Keep an eye on my Twitter feed if you don't mind, please, at twitch. There I go with my endings. At SternB on Twitter. That's where I make all my announcements. So I'll let everyone know when my next stream will be there. Okay. Thanks again. I'm not going to draw us out any longer. Take care, guys. I hope to see you again sometime in the future. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.